All right, try this again. Sorry, guys. This should work a little better. Wait, what was that? Copyright? What? Oh, evidently the song on Ironworks fucking stream the other night was copywritten, and I got struck for it. They didn't take the video down, but just that's fucked up. Anyway, we have Mikey Smith. Let the world, let's set the world free. Free from what? Free from what, dipshit? He's just, he's just an idiot. I'm just waiting for people to come in. Fucking Meals on Wheels had chicken cordon bleu this morning or today. It was fucking great. Best meal they've served. I enjoyed it. Looks like someone popped in. I got the knitting machine working. I got the clearance uh, uh, put in. I guess I don't basically adjusted it so that it moves. I assemble it and then it'll turn freely. The clearance in those things in that print is just tight tolerance. So I got that worked out. All I have to do is wait till payday and I can get a set of needles for it. Hey, Tusk. Oh, right on. But 100 needles for the cylinder is going to be $50, and 50 needles for the ribber are going to be $25. So it's going to be $75 for all the needles. I can't remember how much the flanges are, but those are like $3 or $4 each. And I'll be ready to use it. Got all the other hardware I need. I just need to assemble it. And yeah, on the spring, I think it's like $5 or something. It takes a circular spring to hold the needles onto the cylinder. But I checked I asked the place that sells them to measure the thickness of the needles. They're 12 gauge, and he said 1.16 millimeters, which is narrower than the slots are on the cylinder. So the clearance there is fine. Buy a loom. I had two. I used to have two of them, and I sold them. I changed hobbies, but yeah, I used to like weaving, but I wanted to get into other stuff and taste change. Lose a few fingers. Weaving? No, you can't lose fingers weaving. What the hell? um. Anyway, we got Mikey, little Mikey Smith, horizontally opposed. So I would like to build a loom just to use in my spare time. You can make them out of 2x4s. I own a book called the loom book. It tells how to do it. There's also a company that sells plans to build a loom that like it's very inexpensive. You can build it with lumberyard scrap or lumberyard materials. Uh, it weaves very fast, and yeah, this guy goes around um, the world to third world countries. I guess it wouldn't be around the world to third world. Third world's mainly South America, south of the border or south of the equator. But he basically builds these things. They have to provide the materials, and he helps them build them so that they can start an industry in their village. And he's fucking changed the the he's changed the paths of lives. This man has made a very big difference in people's lives. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't remember the exact name of the project, but it's pretty popular. Anyway, we got Mikey Smith. This is gonna be fun. Driving and streaming again. And yes, if you think he isn't, yeah, he is in the driver's seat because everything's backwards. Well, with a mill, yeah, you got like fucking grinding shit in a mill. Not with a loom. You may like pinch your finger in a door, pinch your finger, but you couldn't cut a finger off.
Nice. Okay, give me a good job, man. I got nothing to say, man. The work shows it all. Nice. I should start paying attention more often, because I don't know why I do that. I like look away sometimes because I don't want. There's so many like silly
Sausage.
silly remarks,
Nah,
gestures,
that close. He's that close.
and but there's obviously lots of good ones too. So many good ones out there.
There's that famous lumber store or home improvement store, Lowe's, eh?
We will be going to the vendor setup here. There's going to be thousands of people there, hundreds of vendors, and
What are you selling, Mikey?
we will set up the car there.
What is he
And go
selling?
from there. And if it was not bright out, Nate, good to see you there.
He isn't going to be selling flat Earth, is he?
There. So we're gonna break this live stream up into two, just in case you didn't know what two look like.
Yes, I'm back. Had a problem.
We'll be filming this afternoon for a couple of hours, and then we'll be going back to the park later tonight. And I'm not sure if you can see in the back there, but I got a 32
Hey,
inch
Tinker.
TV stand.
Hey, Tusk, I didn't even say hello to you. Fuck, what the fuck is wrong with me? Hey, Tusk. Hey, Westside. Hey, Tinkerphil. You're just going to evangelize, probably. Here, I need to. Trying to get this thing worked out here. That's better. Maybe up a little.
And up there, ready to be set up in the park to show everybody my videos and pictures of the firmament and the stars and
Oh my
whatever
God,
else
yeah.
I need to show them on the TV, of course. I brought my laptop with me, so I will have all my pictures
And I'm blocked, so I can't comment on it. I can't comment during the live stream.
and videos with me. So we'll hook it up on the TV and go to town tonight. Put on a nice little display for the sheep, I guess, right? And
I mean, how can you fucking wake up in the morning and think to yourself, you know, everybody on the planet thinks one way. All the books that teach everybody teach one way. All the schools that teach people have the same curriculum. But they're all wrong and I'm right. What the fuck? It's
see what
amazing.
happens. I
It
will
just
be going to
amazes
Tim
me.
Hortons because that's what I got to do. And then we'll head over to, it's called the Cathedral area because that's where the cathedral is. Doesn't take much to think about that one. So I am fed and watered. We've got Tarot, good to see you there. I hope my magnets stay on because they're kind of rippled up a little bit.
Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
Not driving too fast, so. So we'll stop and get tea. I do not think I will get a donut because I already ate enough. And but this would be the perfect time to eat it.
You know, it's fucked up. In Ohio, in Columbus, Ohio, you got Wendy's, and they serve coffee. And they teamed up with Tim Hortons one time. I don't know, they may still do that. And Tim Hortons sells coffee. It's not as good coffee. I liked Wendy's better. But when you went to and the way they had it set up is they basically just cut the counter in half, cut the store in half, and used one counter to span both stores. So you had the Wendy's side and you had the Tim Hortons side. So if you went into Wendy's and you bought a cup of coffee, you got free refills. If you went into the Tim Hortons side and bought coffee, you didn't get free refills. But both sides were selling Tim Horton coffee. It's fucking weird. Or maybe they weren't selling Tim Hortons coffee, but it's like, well, why would I buy coffee at one end of the counter and not get free refills? It just made no sense to me.
Because I had like half a dozen bowls of salad.
Absolutely no sense.
That was, should balance out your sugar levels if you decide to eat sugar after that.
That brings up a good point. At what point is like, at what point does sugar become candy? What's the rule? Why is it okay to go get like a lollipop and eat it, but it's not okay just to take a handful of fucking sugar out of the pantry and just shove it in your face? Why is that not good? But buying sugar that's been put through a process is. And at what point does it become candy? Because you can buy like sweet tarts. Those are just compressed sugar. They aren't cooked. There's no cooking. There's no crystallization. You don't have to cook it. Sweet tarts and candies like that are just compressed, highly compressed sugar. Same way they make pills. They use the same machine to make both things. So at what point? It's like, at what point does tomato soup become juice? Or at what point does juice become soup? Because gazpacho's cold, but it's soup. but it's basically the same thing as V8.
And we'll go from there. So it'll be a busy day. After, I don't know, we'll see. Last year was good. This is my second time going to this Cathedral Arts Festival thing. That's been going on for 4 or 5 days, I think, throughout the city. And today is the day of the vendors. They have all the, oh God, I think it's got to be 8 or 10 blocks long. 8 blocks, 6 blocks, 246. It's got to be more than that.
So the reason I didn't start this from where we are now, this is like 3 hours into it, is because I heard something, and this sort of confirms this. Notice he went last year. I want to hear what his experience was last year. And look at his fucking eyes, man. He is high as shit. Driving. And streaming.
So there's lots of action going on there. Tons and tons and tons of people. Hundreds, if not thousands, throughout the day. So they will be...
I want to get a 12-string guitar because I think I can play Still You Turn Me On. It looks like an easy song.
Educated on where they live.
It's mostly like there's like 2 bars of strumming of 1 chord or 2 chords. And the rest of it is just a glissando of simple chords.
We got ZH Kane. Good to see you there.
God damn it, he looks like a meme, doesn't he? He looks just like a fucking meme.
Beautiful day out, a little breezy, a little windy today, but I think we should be okay when we get to the center area or center-ish of the city. Lots of trees
Trying to
around
find
there,
it.
so they'll be hopefully blocking the wind, lots and houses. Hope it's not too windy to use my wonderful selfie stick. Should be okay, I guess.
I mean, am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? Isn't like the purpose of being a vendor to actually sell a product at an arts fair? I don't know. I swear, when he like came rolling right in close to the camera, I swear I've seen that face on a meme at some point in my life. Just this perfectly round, spherical head with a face saying something stupid. Maybe this. Something like that.
And of course, tomorrow I get to celebrate my nephew's birthday tomorrow. So that
Happy birthday.
would be wonderful. See my dad and my sister and the family and stuff. So it'll be another 10 minutes-ish till we get to the vendors area, and we will be setting up there. Last year I had a good parking spot. We'll hopefully navigate around the area there and try to get a good spot again. And tonight will be the night. Setting up the TV. Show them the firmament. And am I ever happy, guys? If you didn't watch last night's stream, wow, I did an update on my phone. Solved all my problems since I got this new phone in February, I can tell you that much. So I may have to go back to Nevada again in the fall and redo the pictures that I wanted to do in the first place, because my phone was kerfuffled up. So, and I thought there was something odd about it, so hopefully we can get through those. Well, we are done with those problems, because I went out last night and took pictures of the firmament. It's not hard to do.
Downloaded more porn and infected it again. Hey, Cygnus.
So at some point, I'll hopefully get some more videos of it. It'll be fantastic.
He thinks an out of focus star. He thinks something out of focus is the firmament. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You can't. It's just no one would fucking believe it. Yeah, hey, yeah. Check out the telescope, man. It's out of focus. No, man, it's the firmament. It's the firmament, really. Seriously, big glass dome up there. Doesn't reflect anything, but it's a glass dome.
Supportive of your flat Earth.
We've never bumped into it or nothing.
Oh, that's my How did I get car out of that? 8. I thought it said. How did I read that? I said, "How is your car supportive?" I'm like weird. Anyways, no. Well, we just don't talk about it. They let me do what I do. But I would sure like to have a freaking conversation with them for once. Well, that's a sequoia. I thought that's nice. Okay, let's go with the order here, man. Come on. Hello? Anybody working?
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Medium steep tea with 1 cream.
Sure.
That's it.
Okay, you can drive ahead. Thank you.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a medium bear piss, eh?
Jesus. I was at this Tim Hortons maybe a month ago or so, dropped off some flyers. Wherever I go,
You're always there?
dropping off the flyers. We'll get her done today, guys. It's going to be a lot. There could be a lot of action. Last year, I had there was a group of maybe 6 or 8 people at one time, and then there was another younger group, 6 or 8 people there, people throughout the hours coming to talk to me. There was a few rude ones there, but whatever. I just deal with it and go from there. Oh, how much was it?
It was 210.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Tim Hortons is so fucking expensive. Oh, it was 210. What the hell? What do you mean 210? For a medium coffee? For a medium tea? What the hell? Which way am I going? Let's go this way. You can almost buy a box for $5 or $4.
Yeah, that'd be a good. That would be a good prize. Shit.
Years
Zeiss has always made good optics.
ago, like when I was working in 2013 or so, it was $1.75 for an extra large, I think. Now you can't even get a medium for $2 hardly. It's ridiculous. That's why I never go there. I just make a special trip when I'm doing the activism stuff. So yeah, we're on our way to the cathedral area here in the city, and we'll I might drive around for a bit to see if I can find a half decent spot, but we'll see. I don't like to obey rules too much, so I just kind of park where I want. I do have the billboard on the car with the magnetic signs. We're all good to go. Got the TV ready for tonight. Got an extension cord, table, portable table. And it's all good there, Fluffy McDuffie. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully all of you are doing absolutely wonderful. So I kind of like skimmed over a few live streams, I guess I should say. You know, people keep telling me to not get angry, contain my anger management problem. I don't really have one. But people keep telling me to do certain things when they should be watching out what they do themselves. It's kind of weird. But anyways, moving on. We'll have a wonderful day. Holy cow, that is a drive-through, all right. Yeah. So they make special drive-through just for coffee. That's funny. Do you sell tea there too? This little tiny shop right there. $2.10, really? For medium tea? That's remember, you have to convert. So $2.10 if it's $2.10 American.
Why are you getting tea? It's Tim Hortons coffee, not Tim Hortons pussy juice.
Or $2.25 or $2.50 American. That's closer to $3 for a tea here. Remember the crazy ass exchange, which is a scam in itself. $1 will always be $1, will it not?
There you go.
What's that $1 worth? $1. That's why it's $1.
Want to see something that's also disturbing?
Oh, but that $1 is going to be more if you come to the United States of America. Why? Well, I'm going to go to the bank and let them know that they...
Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Owe me another $10,000 because my dollar is worth more than theirs. So for my exchange rate, they owe me $1.70 per dollar that I have myself. Well, we can't do that, Mr. Allen. We can't do that, Mike. Okay, well, I can't exchange my money then. Sorry. just a couple minutes away. This guy's gonna cross the street before I hit him. Would be perfect. He obviously didn't care. Neither did I. He was literally just got to the edge of the road as I approached him. If you want to be a moron and cross when you can't cross, well, I can't help you. We'll see how my feet do today. Being on my feet for a long time just does not work. I've had some very crappy nights, the last few nights.
Yeah, he's got tore up feet, man. His feet are in bad shape. He really needs some fucking help.
Shooting pain through my feet and legs. Not fun.
He might be diabetic. I mean, that's what happens to a lot of diabetics. I mean, I'm not trying to give him a hard time for it. I'm just, yeah, he's bad.
But whatever.
Maybe that's why he's such an asshole. But I was seriously, I hope he gets his feet fixed. I hope he gets better. I had ingrown toenails on on both feet, and it fucking sucked. That fucking surgery they put you through sucks. Empire Hotel, eh? The fuck are you doing, asshole? Jesus, fuck. Oh, really? Fuck.
Flat Earth.
So he does have diabetes. Okay. Figured he did, but Jesus Christ, man.
Reconnaissance is hanging out in the chat. We are getting ready to have some good activism here today.
I mean, refusing to take your diabetes med should be a fucking reason to ban you from driving.
And like I said, there's going to be thousands of people going through the streets here, so I'm just a few blocks away, so I'll kind of get a feel of how things are set up. I would like to go back to where I was. Yeah, see, Earth is not flat. Yeah, I know, I thought that too at once, at one point. You just can't respond, you gotta do the research, boys and girls.
We fucking have, dipshit.
Not a bad day out today,
fuck.
low 20s. There's the police. There's a motorcycle. Susan Ulmer got pulled over. It's written on her side of her car. Or maybe a parking ticket. Need to and tonight, again, I'll keep repeating it. It's going to be a fun night tonight, boys and girls. We've got the TV in the back, portable table. We'll be setting up the TV with my laptop, and I'll be putting on a nice show out in the park for people who want to watch actual real videos of what the firmament is, what the stars look like, my nice videos of the moon and stuff. So they probably have this blocked off. Yep. This is going to be, see, holy cow, it's busy. Oh man, see, I can even park right there. I might go back to that corner. Damn, that's busy. Just packed of people, packed. Oh, I gotta go to that parking lot, but see, that's a grocery store, or corner store, not grocery store. Oh man, I gotta pay attention to all the people crossing the roads. It's square now, I guess, eh? The guy says the earth is square. See, I just want to make a note here. So, my yeah. No, it's not, he says. My billboard says the earth is flat. It doesn't say it might be flat, maybe it's flat. What do you think about this? Maybe that, maybe this. It says it is flat, right?
My billboard says you're dumb.
I think that corner would be the best because that's the main street and there was a parking lot there, but I don't think they would kick me off that.
Yeah, he's got a TV. He's a Philips. You can see the name when the light hits it.
Parking lot. Yeah, thousands and thousands. I better stop here and
It's right there.
let people cross. There's people everywhere here. Like, how many people heard the earth was flat already just by walking by my car? 10? And I just got here, man. So if I don't like the parking situation here, we will go back to that parking lot, I think.
He's one of these dumbasses that thinks that if someone sees his sign, they're automatically a flat earther.
That would be fun. But I don't want to be out by the wind.
Silly sausage.
One more block here, guys. Oh, actually, I should turn here. And I think they allow us to go into the grocery store parking lot, I think. So here's
Yeah.
the vendors.
Oh, okay.
Lots
I
of
see.
people.
You were being sarcastic.
That old guy thought it was hilarious.
People just fucking laugh at him. I mean, how do you like drive by the 50th person that just laughs at you and not reevaluate your entire fucking life?
Yes, he's like 70 years old.
Seriously.
Well, I got another thing coming. This is a gold mine here, guys. Seriously.
Everybody in the world says I'm wrong. That's why I know I'm right.
They'll get all their laughter out, I guess. Can we park where I... See, I don't know if I like... God, it's hard to drive with numb feet, guys. Oh, hey, my perfect spot is here. They left it open for me. Oh, are you kidding me? They're selling alien shit here. Really? Oh, I'll shut them up, that's for sure.
He's like an escaped mental patient. I think
They've
the
got
car
green alien shit.
belongs to his analyst. He stole it.
Standing up over here. I'll give them a few words. This is my exact spot that I parked last year when the police told me to move. Isn't that funny?
And you're gonna park
Yeah,
there?
it's funny, isn't it?
You're gonna park there
Have fun
again?
spinning.
You're gonna park there again? You got a ticket last year. You just admitted you got a ticket last year. It's not like you forgot. And now you're gonna park there again. Wow. Brilliant.
Right. I
Just
would like to go
fucking
park on
brilliant. That's why the space was available, you stupid fuck. Everybody else obeys the law. Oh my god.
that parking lot, man. I could do both. Because they're blocked off from coming this way, and I don't want to look. I don't want to stare at this alien all day. Look, they got an alien standing right there.
You know, that's a
All right, guys. I think I'm
that's a
going to go.
not
to
a I don't think that's a
parking lot.
person. Might be a
'cause they
person
don't
with
come this way
with,
beyond those barricades.
stilts, but I don't think that was
Let's
a
just scoot
fucking.
over there and then we'll set up shop. Speak English.
Does the alien costume scare you, Mikey?
Yeah, we're gonna go. Come on, people, let's go.
Yeah, it's
And that's
just
where,
a
like,
fucking costume.
There's no really entrance
Just
to the
a
place. but there's a
prop.
lot
It
of,
scares the
like,
shit
people
out
start
of
there
them.
and work their way this way, or vice versa. Vice versa. Have fun spinning. You're like, oh, what did he mean by that?
He just goes around harassing people, just fucking yelling shit at people.
I thought I was spinning.
Oh my
Maybe some of these
god.
people might be tonight, but I don't
What a-
drink, so I would not know.
What a way to go through
All right,
life.
guys, 2 more minutes and I'll be parked. Let's get this show on the road. Come on, they got.
I mean, it makes me think of Dean Wormer's advice from fucking Animal House. Drunk and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Put out of here if I need to use it. That's good. All right. So let me go down the alley here. That'll be easier. We're gonna set up shop here pretty soon, guys. Oh, I thought I had my sandals off. That's why I'm having troubles. See, I don't even know that I'm not even wearing my sandals or not. I think I better. I'll go around the block. We got some kind of weird streets here, so I gotta go down one and come back around. But we'll be setting up here pretty soon. DJ Moon, good to see you there. Mule fan, I mean, and yeah, is about to wow the women. Yeah, that's what you guys wish. All the women are gonna flirt with Mikey again. Come on, you stupid lights.
Ain't it gonna happen? Ain't it gonna happen?
But you know what? Because it is a parking lot. I wonder if the... Well, I'll figure it out when I get over there. Because it's for, you know, it's 7-Eleven. Well, 7-Eleven was the store 1,000 years ago, but it's for doing your business in 7-Eleven and then leaving. So, whatever, we'll see. I don't think they would, because either that or there'd be, everybody would be parked there. Like the parking lot would be full, and that's why they don't want people parking there. But we'll see what happens when I park there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I won't. I wonder if they would let me park right on the front. Like a tire. Yeah, like around like a tire. Yeah, he's good. He's like, it's round. Yeah, I know, like a tire. And he's like, yeah. How is this going to work? See, this is all the back. Okay. Suggestion A works better, I think. That was to the back of all the vendors. Again, nobody's walking on this side, but like I said, I gotta check things out, guys. Gotta check it out.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, let's see what we can do here. There was two sides that I could park on, like so. Safeway's in the middle, and then on the west side and the east side, the streets go right up to the vendors. So I think I like the east side better this time, but we'll get her done, guys. We'll get her done. Might need a self-driving car. Yeah, I need a Tesla. That would be fantastic. Or down these side streets, but I think the Safeway will work. They didn't like the way I parked before because I was blocking emergency vehicles if they needed one to come. That's the only reason why I had to move before, but let's see what else here. Ah, that's blocked off. Parking lot's blocked off too, guys. Looks like the original spot. Of course, over time, people will be talking to other people and letting them know that there's a weirdo, a flat earth weirdo over here. And my spot is still open, which is fantastic. Alrighty, let's do it up. It's already taking pictures. Already taking pictures, guys. Just wait until I get my signs out. They'll be like, "What's the firmament? What do you mean it's a cartoon?" I don't feel like explaining cartoons to people because they should already know what a cartoon is, should they not? And these are adults asking me, "What's a cartoon?" I don't know. Let's listen. And I will get my globe out. And the toy plane. and they can show me how an airplane works on a globe. It would be fantastic. There we go. Working the streets, guys. Working the streets. We gotta go in there. How you doing? That's up right there. That's really good. Absolutely awesome, guys.
So you didn't say what happened last year. So
Lots of people looking. Again, I'm looking for David Weiss, and I don't see him anywhere. Thousands of people walking through here today, guys. Thousands. Thousands. I'll say it one more time. Thousands of people are walking by here today. Okay? Actually, I could, we got both signs there. All right, we'll show people the car here. We got some good signs there. Space is a cartoon. I filmed and documented the firmament. And we got the car there. The license plate. And we got the little tiny globe there, so we'll get them to show us how airplanes fly around that piece of crap and go from there. So,
Hello.
hey, how you doing?
Good. My dad is also a flat earther.
Beautiful. How come you aren't?
Because I'm an engineer, that's why.
Oh yeah? So you understand how airplanes work, don't you?
Well, I'm an expert, but
Okay, so what do you know about engineering? You know we build everything on a level, right?
yes.
Spirit level?
Spiritual.
What's the level? The level you use when you level things up?
Oh, you mean like the, yeah.
Yeah, the straight line with the water in it.
Yes.
So everything's based on sea level.
Yes.
You might want to think about that word I just said, sea level. The sea, the oceans, are level.
Okay.
So how do you have level water on a globe?
because level is based on down, dipshit.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Does it bend somehow?
Yes.
How?
Right.
Gravity's only theory.
It's not theory, it's fact.
No. Why do you think it's a fact?
Because we have a mass currency.
Okay, so mass attracts mass.
Yeah, so if you go into, for example, like you go to an amusement park, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then you get off the rides onto the earth,
Yeah.
which is stationary.
Yes, but you gotta look at the scale, right? It's different.
Yeah, but,
So-
but scale doesn't mean anything. It's either that globe or another globe. So I even brought the globe for people who think, so here. Okay, the ground is always below the plane, okay? So no matter where I'm on here,
Yeah.
the ground is always going to be below the plane, and planes fly like this in the sky, right?
Yeah.
Not like this or like this. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you fly around this globe, how does it? Planes fly like this, not like this.
It's not about it's about perspective and geometry and
Yeah,
gravity.
no, I get it. But the
You're
thing
flying
is-
on the surface of the Earth.
Yeah, like this.
Yes.
But planes don't fly like
But
that.
you're oriented tangential to the gravity because you're being pulled on an angle.
Okay, but what if you get out of your seat in the airplane?
You fall in the direction of gravity.
Again, you have a belief of gravity, but there's no fact. So like dropping something that provides proof of gravity, it's just the air around it is not supporting it. It's not strong enough to support this cup. So when I drop it, it's going to fall. But then if
Why doesn't it float then?
well, it will when it gets water, because the water's more dense than the cup now. It's about buoyancy and density.
But it still falls to the water.
Yeah, but,
it will
when
still
but,
sink
it,
to
but
the
it hits the surface of the water and it floats.
That's because, well, how come then if I put a 5 kilogram
Because
thing
it's more dense than the water.
Okay, yeah.
Buoyancy and density.
Yes, that's
Like helium balloons float because it's lighter than air.
Well, air is also a fluid though, right?
Pardon?
Air is a fluid.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what it is. But still, the balloon is lighter than the air, so it rises.
Okay.
And then when it loses its helium, it becomes more dense in the air, so it falls back down. It's simple. Even I know that. And I've only got a grade 12 education. And again, the horizon.
We're going to put that back on normal speed because he's kind of hard to understand.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what it is. But still, the balloon is lighter than the air, so it rises.
Okay.
And then when it loses its helium, it becomes more dense than the air, so it falls back down.
Yeah, but how does it know? How does the balloon, how does the stuff inside the balloon or outside the balloon know what's inside the balloon? It doesn't know what the density of that is.
It's simple. Even I know that.
Why didn't it fall up? It already went up. Why doesn't it keep going up?
And I've only got a grade 12 education.
Seriously. And he's only got a 9th grade education. Speaks fucking volumes, man.
And again, the horizon, the reason why
Wow.
we call it the horizon is horizontal. It's not called the curve-horizon.
So because you don't see the curve, you believe
Not
that
called a
it's
curve-horizon.
Exactly.
You know why it's not called a curve-horizon? Because that's not a fucking word, Mikey.
If I saw a curve, I wouldn't believe it.
That's why we don't call things like snarf snarf. Because that's not a real word either.
It was flat.
But if you were a tiny ant
Or ektabu.
on a really large
I know.
circular surface, you
I know.
would appear
Boognadorgan.
tangential.
But still, there has to be curve no matter how small it is.
Well,
Yes, every piece of standing water has a 4,000-mile radius to it, dipshit.
yes, it's
That's
still
a fact.
curved, but from your perspective, because of the
But
scale.
how would you measure that curve then? So there's 70 kilometers from here to Moose
With spherical excess, stupid. We told you this.
Jaw. Okay, that's about 55 miles. So there should be 1,500 feet of curvature in between here and Moose Jaw, but there isn't.
We don't measure curvature in feet. We measure it in degrees, dipshit.
It's flat. You can see Moose Jaw. You can see Regina from Moose Jaw.
So 50 miles. That means there's less than a degree of curvature. That's there's less than a degree of curvature. It's 1 degree per 60 miles or 69 nautical miles. I think something like that. But yeah, it's less than 1 degree if it's 50 miles. Or did he say kilometers? Echo, how many miles in a kilometer?
1 kilometer is approximately 0.62 miles.
See if I speak again before the light goes out. It's going to answer me. So that's less than half. That's about a half a degree of curvature, Mikey. Less than a half a degree.
Just a few miles north of it.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely true.
Well, it is. So do you know what the Earth's curvature measurements are?
I
Yeah.
mean, yes, they're extrapolated from
But the actual measurements per mile.
per mile.
Yeah, well, it's
Per
8
mile?
inches per mile.
1/6 of a degree, or 1/10 of it per mile. 1/60th of a degree, something like that. I don't know. My math sucks.
Square. So after the first mile, you have to start squaring the distance because you're on a supposed ball. So it should curve in every direction, but you don't see that in reality. And after 10 miles, there should be 66 feet of
Yeah, but the
curvature.
curvature is there is a curvature, but it's so.
But we never see it.
You don't see it because of the scale, the difference over time. It's not the same.
What the fuck?
So let me
I've
ask you
never
a
seen
question.
it.
So if the Earth is flat, geometrically, where is the moon?
Where's the moon?
Yeah, if
The
you're
moon
standing-
and the sun are above us.
Yeah, so then why don't you see it?
Well,
Why
you
does
do.
it go down the horizon?
It doesn't. It goes
Yeah, it does. You ever see it? It does. It goes down the horizon. It goes below the horizon, Mikey. You should never do that, ever.
further away.
On a flat earth.
You still see it though.
How come I can't see a farm 20 miles away?
You're gonna say that it's because
Because the earth's curved, stupid.
the atmosphere is too.
No. It's due to perspective. So the telephone poles on the side of the highway, when you
No,
look
but
down.
if I stand
But
here-
again, he's not.
Do it in perspective, because you know the things that are like 20 feet over my head. The moon's like 3,000 miles up on a flat earth, man. There's no comparison at all.
listening.
If I stand here, right? Here.
Oh, you can't see forever.
Then how can you tell if the Earth is flat?
I mean, it's like saying I can pick that building up. I can pick that skyscraper up, because look, I can pick this coffee up, and it's roughly the same shape.
I've never seen.
Yes, mansplaining to an engineer. Yes. Flirtsplaining. That's too hard to say.
Have you ever flown like very high and noticed the curvature in the camera?
Oh, but Neil deGrasse Tyson says you can't.
They're planes. again, you need to understand how airplanes work.
No, like have you flown on an aircraft that has a camera underneath the body of the plane?
No.
You never saw it.
Have you ever heard of fisheye lens?
That's not a fisheye lens. That's not a fisheye.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. What about a GoPro? That's a fisheye lens. Curves, even horizontal lines.
Yeah, but you would be able to tell the FOV. You can calculate.
But you're depending on a camera when you can look out the window and not see curvature.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they're trying to brainwash people because eventually they're not going to have any windows on planes because they don't want you to look out and see what actual reality you're looking at.
No, they want to save money on fuel so you can streamline the plane better, and you can save on materials, not having to put a window in every 2 foot. That's why they do that.
Yeah, but there is a curvature, but they're not. It's not a lens.
But how high do you have to go to see the curvature?
If you go, what is it? Typical like
12th grade.
commercial airline goes like 40,000 feet.
That's how high you have to go. 12th grade. You didn't make it. You're fucked.
50,000 feet. What is it exactly?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
There's a
but
camera. Like there's one that had a camera underneath it. I was actually on the plane. You could see the curvature.
Yeah, but what did you see out the window?
I didn't see out the window. I see out the window and I saw underneath.
Yeah, but so I've been in airplanes too. Okay, so again, we need to use our terms properly. So if the horizon is horizontal, what does that mean?
The horizon's not horizontal.
It means it ain't like that or like this. It's like that. It's straight across. Now, it's also curved. You just can't see it because you're looking side on. Remember the 2x4? The pool cue? Remember that? Remember that? The way it's been explained to you 1,000 fucking times?
That's why we call it the horizon.
The bridge at the fucking, what's it called? Causeway in down south? What's that, Pontchartrain? Remember that? Just like that, man. See, it's easier to see curvature when you're looking straight on because of forced perspective. So
Horizon is horizontal. We don't call it the curvizon.
The horizon is
Horizontal.
where your eye perspective
Meets the sky.
meets.
Exactly. Because due to perspective, the sky will always come down and meet each other.
Well, so if you're on the ocean, right, and you see a boat, you wouldn't see it forever. It does
So now your eye always rises to sky level? What?
go down, but then
It goes down a hill of water.
yes.
How does it get back
Curvature.
up?
What do you mean?
How does it get back up the hill of water?
Well, it's
Again, you're not listening to me.
so
I
if
said
I
a hill
take
of water.
curve, like there are curves.
It's not a hill of water, dude. You're at the apex. You're at the fucking thing, the thing on a curve. Fuck. Tangent. You're on the tangent of a curve, man. There's no hill. You're on the hill. You're on the hill. It goes downhill from you in all directions.
There's curved geometry here. It's just
How do you bend water?
It's easy. Water isn't solid, is it? No. You ever see a surfer? What do you mean? How do you bend water? What the fuck? That's the dumbest question they ever ask. How do you bend water? I don't know. You bend it. You apply force to it. Fuck.
like I said, gravity does that
No.
because the Earth is spinning.
Prove
How
that
do you
to me.
bend water?
So okay, let's talk on scale. You have a glass of water. The surface is flat. Fill up your bathtub. The surface is still flat. You go into a big pool. I don't care how long it is, a mile. That surface of that water is level.
It's level, but it's not flat. It has a 4,000 mile radius to it. So does your bathtub. So does your glass.
Now you go to a lake.
That T right there has a 6,000 mile or 4,000 mile fucking radius to the top of it.
A 10-mile lake. The surface of the water is level. Okay, but again, I just said 10-mile lake. The water has to be level. But in 10 miles, there has to be 66 feet of curvature.
No, there has to be 1/6 of curvature or 1/10 of curvature.
There has to
You
be
don't see it.
curve.
You can't actually.
6 miles. 6 miles is 1/10 of a degree of curvature. 1/10 of a degree of curvature. How small do you think that is, man? How big do you think 1/10 of a degree is?
It has to be
You
curved.
can't see with your eyes though because the distance is too great. The
You wouldn't be able to see 60 feet
over,
of curve?
You're telling me that you can see an inch difference over 66 feet of distance.
No,
That's-
66 curvature.
Yes.
Pumped water.
No, but you understand that the
66
calculation
feet
is
high.
an inch of curvature per hover.
No, it isn't 66 feet high. You're at the top of Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit.
8 inches per mile squared.
Per mile.
Per mile.
8 inches per
Yeah,
mile.
per mile. After 10 miles,
So
do the
you
math.
only notice that amount of inch from that amount of distance. I don't think you have the eyes.
8
for that.
inches per mile
You
squared.
would not see 8 inches from a mile. That's insane.
Yeah,
You know
so how
how
come-
you know how small that is? A mile compared to 8 inches.
Yeah, no, 8 inches per the mile.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in 1 mile,
Yeah, 8
you're
inches.
saying that you can see 8 inches of curvature.
But after that, you have to start timesing it and squaring the distance.
You don't square the distance. That is
How
the.
how
that
come
is,
when you're at Chamberlain, you can see downtown Regina?
you do see it because of the perspective. You're still on a curve, right?
No.
Like if
Again,
you're on
you're
a
not
curvature,
getting
you can still see like the amount of curvature over that amount of miles. Like how many miles is that really from Chamberlain?
Chamberlain's 88 kilometers, so probably
Farces.
close to 60 miles.
So you have
40, maybe 50.
per mile, is-
Farces are force.
so 60 times 8 inches.
Yeah.
And those buildings are how many feet? 100 some feet?
Yeah, but then you could probably even go further. You probably go 200 miles away. Okay, I did a laser test, 22 miles.
But you say that after so many feet, there should be so much missing. But then when you show us these fucking buildings, the bottoms are missing, man. The bottoms are gone. You can't see them.
And I saw the laser after 22 miles.
You did see the laser, yes, you would still see it. But you understand.
But after 22 miles, there should be 600 feet of curvature. See, I keep explaining curvature to you, but you don't show me any evidence of it.
when you shoot the laser, right, from a distance, you still see it.
Yeah,
it-
but I
it-
shouldn't.
No, you should, because it's a cone. You're putting out a cone of light. This cylinder of light increases its size like a cone. And you think you're pointing at the horizon, but it's going above the horizon. It's spreading out above and below the horizon.
You would. Because
How?
it would curve with the refraction.
Right? Because you think it looks like this to you, but it's actually like this in real life because it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But it gets bigger and bigger from your perspective. It looks parallel. Can't see that. It's hard to do that. I can't put my hand that way. But it looks parallel to you, but it's actually a diverging cone. And when it hits the horizon, you're seeing it. You're aiming at the horizon or just above it, and they can see it because the cone spreads out. Right? Here's the horizon. Here's the cone. That's what it's doing, right? It spreads out, so you see it above and you see it below. Right? That's what it does.
Of light, right? Now, if you
How
took
do
a
you
string,
bend the
now
laser?
if you took a string, how about taking a string? and
How do you
doing-
bend the laser?
Well, there's the atmosphere. I guess you shot it over a lake, right?
No overland.
With a bending machine.
Over land, yeah.
Yeah.
So there is refraction
With refraction, dipshit.
of light.
Yeah,
from the-
you'll
from the
have to do that experiment for me because I've done it already myself.
It's fucking been done.
But that's how the curvature works.
But the laser's straight.
It's not.
It just widens.
It's
That's all
not.
it does.
Have you ever shot a laser?
I have a
glass-
7-watt
through-
laser, yes,
Through
I
a
do.
glass water, it refracts. Does it not?
I'm not shooting through water. I'm shooting through the
Through
air.
any medium, it does refract. You agree?
No.
It's not a perfect straight line.
No.
It doesn't
Well, it
go
should be.
perfect. In a vacuum, yes.
No.
It could be,
In a
yes.
vacuum.
Yes.
No.
In a
Explain
vacuum.
vacuum. Space.
vacuum is-
Let's move on to that. Space is supposed to be a vacuum, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where's the solid barrier between here and the vacuum?
Gravity.
It's the atmosphere of the planet.
It's not a solid barrier.
Gravity.
What is it?
You need a solid barrier for fat.
Gravity.
a solid
vacuum.
area, right? Like when
How do you burn things in a vacuum?
burn things,
You don't.
Yeah.
you can still burn things in a vacuum.
How? Fire needs oxygen.
What fire?
You can still have something release oxygen in the reaction, and it can feed on itself.
Yeah, so if
Yes.
your silly space station, how does that, or rockets,
Well, they have oxygen in the inside.
how do they fly through the air, rockets in space?
How?
Yeah.
Because the rockets have their own oxidizer on board, and Newton's laws still apply in space. But you've been explaining this, fucking idiot. I mean, people have explained to you how this shit works. Why don't you remember it, Mikey?
Propulsion. There is
There's
oxygen
nothing
in
to
the,
push
in the
off
fuel,
it. It's a vacuum.
but the fuel has oxygen, so and it
Yeah, but
uses it.
yeah, I know. Fuel has oxygen, but it needs oxygen to burn.
That's correct.
And then it needs
It's
something
in
to
the,
push
it's
off.
In the, it's in the fuel itself.
What's it pushing off?
You actually believe this, or is this?
I
It's pushing off the expansion of gases out the fucking nozzle, moron.
know it. I don't believe it. I know it. It's your reality.
No,
It's
no,
just
you
don't know
believe
it.
Earth is flat? I'm just
I know
curious.
it's flat.
Okay.
The horizon's horizontal, sir. And you're also not spinning.
But,
Well, maybe now you are because you're probably drinking alcohol,
I want
but
a photo of it, 'cause
you
my
could be
dad-
singing.
But no, the propulsion is the force that it
But what's it pushing off?
the particles that are being ejected out.
Yeah.
So when you burn the
Yeah,
the
but they
fuel,
need to push off with something.
yes, yeah, that's the
Like
the,
you
Yes.
swim through water, so you can kick off the water.
Yes.
The airplane pushes off the air.
Yeah,
So
when-
what is the jet?
when the jet expels out
I mean, have you done these experiments?
what like a rocket?
Or do
Not
you
built
just
a
believe
rocket.
what NASA gives you?
Sagitta?
I mean, you could take like for example one of those Coke bottles with Mentos, right? You could
Yeah.
build like a little
Yeah,
thing.
well, that's a chemical reaction.
Yeah, so
whatever.
it shoots
Yeah.
out, does it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is that possible?
Well, that you can do that here, but dude,
I mean, in order for a rocket to push off air, for it to take off, it would have the air would have to be thick enough to support the weight of the rocket
in space, see what happens.
and the thrust, the many tons of thrust.
You can still
Space
do it in
exists.
space.
Well,
There's less friction.
Space doesn't exist.
There's less friction.
Space is a cartoon, just like the
Space
science.
doesn't
I mean,
exist.
again, yeah. I mean, it's hard to like. make
I'm suing the Canadian Space Agency. You know that?
that- really.
Yes.
Based on what? What evidence?
Fraud and conspiring Astoria and fake space.
What evidence? Though?
With evidence?
Yes. What evidence?
Tons of it, man. I've recorded the firmament, the dome above us.
No, you
The
haven't.
dome. Space
Oh God, please go to court and show out of focus stars and say it's the firmament, please. Oh my God, I want to see that.
does not
How did you
exist.
get the dome? Did you ever build something like a rocket to shoot it up there with a camera?
No, I've recorded it. There's
How?
a surface above us.
How?
No, there
With
isn't.
binoculars and a cell phone.
Binoculars is not enough distance.
Pardon?
It's not enough distance. How can you?
How far?
How can you?
It's only like 70 miles now.
But how? So what did you see in the
A surface.
how? What surface?
There's a surface there. The stars are at the same elevation.
Okay.
There's no depth to them. They're all side by side. Like your popcorn ceiling in your bedroom.
No, but like the surface itself. Like, what is that?
I don't know. I've never been there, but there's a surface there. I recorded it.
Well, I don't know because I'm asking.
Yeah,
Like, what is
I don't know. Maybe it's rock, glass.
Well, then you
I don't
observed
know.
it. So what is it?
I don't know. I can't touch it.
What do you say about the people that have been to Antarctica
Yeah. Good luck with that one. That was all a fake documentary.
with 24-hour sun in the summertime?
That was mocked. They lied just like your
They do.
news.
They took you there.
Well, I would.
Yeah, there it is. That's out of focus. He thinks that's a star. That's proof of the firmament, because if you look at the video, it like it's like a blob and it's like a jellyfish and shit, and that's proof that that you're looking through water.
Could see probably no 24-hour sun because I don't lie.
But the
Yeah, you do. You do, Mikey. You're lying right now.
Earth isn't flat.
It is.
Oh yeah, he's even got it on his fucking shirt. It is a cool shirt though.
Are you spinning right now? You know we're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, eh?
That's the argument my
I mean, that is a pretty cool shirt. I could do without the words.
dad
You
has.
realize you have absolutely no proof for anything you're saying.
You're not reading my signs, are you?
Well, nothing.
You're not reading. Look, buddy, the sign clearly says I'm insane. Why are you arguing?
This is a cartoon.
Nothing on there is true.
No, so like my dad has that same argument
Wow.
about the
Well, your
why-
dad's a very smart man. You can let him know that.
My dad thinks that wow, how does the planet move so fast and yet
It's not a planet. You,
wow,
you keep saying
he's,
that.
I mean,
because
no, he's
it's
no.
been-
Just let me.
Not a
listen,
planet.
What he's asking me to talk about is like
It's around like your head.
why
Like your
like,
head.
why if the planet is round, it does spin. And they say that it spins at this bit like speed, which is what 3,000 kilometers.
1,000 miles per hour.
Yes.
Hey, that's my girlfriend. My Canadian girlfriend. Right there.
Anyway,
Nice talking with you, man.
Yeah.
Do the research,
That's why nobody saw her, because she lives in Canada.
man. Your dad knows the stuff. Right on, guys. Yeah, his dad knows the Earth is flat, but that's good. Good stuff.
I mean, he's just out there humiliating himself. It's amazing.
That old guy
It
walked
really
by.
is.
The older guy walked by and he says, "That's it's." Oh, I don't even know what he said. I don't even care.
Jesus Christ, man.
He's like, what's the surface? I'm like, well, frick, I don't know what it is. I've never been there, but I know I'm
Frick.
recording it.
Frick. It's like he's got that sign up on his car like a huge mohawk of shame.
You've got the beautiful. I've filmed and documented the firmament. So
You can't fucking read. It's backwards. He didn't flip the camera around. Everything's backwards.
it's good luck trying to argue my point. Just trying to get out of the sun here, guys. See if I can read my messages. Here I am, DJ New Moon. Drew, good to see you there. Mutton Chopper. See the guy, he was all excited about his education there. I totally owned him.
No, you didn't totally own him, you moron. Oh my God. Come on, dude.
Totally owned him. The goat is at work.
So he's like, he's not a vendor. He's not a vendor. He's just sitting there. He doesn't have a booth.
Do a walk around of the car here.
And chances are he didn't have a booth last year.
This is my resume. Where's your resume? So yeah, well, lots of people taking pictures. I should have given. Everybody is stopping to stare at the car. It's beautiful. Pretty soon I'm going to print off some of my pictures of the firmament and have some pictures to pass out. And
You're in a no parking zone?
oh yeah, I parked here last year.
No, last year the police moved you.
Yeah, I was parked there. They said
Yeah.
I was okay. I'm not moving. The police
No, you said you're in the exact same spot as you were last year, asshole. And you haven't moved since.
told me to move from there to
And the sign even right next to your fucking car says no parking.
there last year. I'm
Okay, I'm
good.
calling the police in.
Go ahead, man. They I already talked to them, man. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I know you just don't like the information.
You're a fucking liar, Mikey.
I don't like this information, yes, but
Yeah.
you do what you do you. You do
Yeah,
you.
I've already talked to him. No worries.
That's good.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this guy was on me last year too. So disinformation. Well, keep watching your fake news then. Works for me, I guess. Eh?
Keep watching your fake news, eh?
I should go park
God,
over
what
where
a
that bike
dipshit.
is.
I don't think that biker would like that.
Alright guys, anyone who needs cops to handle their problems, pathetic, yeah. Blah blah blah, I got this guy on.
I mean, would you prefer that he just beats the living shit out of you? Is that what you prefer?
We'll just record that guy right there.
Report him for what? What the fuck? Report him for what? What are you talking about, Mikey?
Yeah, it's an Outback, one of the greatest cars ever. This is where I parked last year, guys. I even have it
And you said the cops told you to move.
recorded and documented.
And you said the cops told you to move. God, what a fucking
Gotta phone
idiot.
the police to look after his baby work, I guess, eh?
What's that?
I got it filmed live last year sitting right here.
Good.
The police approached me and they asked me questions and then left. I know.
No, that's not what you said, Mikey. It's not what you said.
What it? Hey,
You're in a no parking zone.
you're
I don't know why
in
you think this is the place to do this. I don't know why you think this is. We're putting
to
a nice
educate
festival
people.
on, and this
To
is the
educate
place you
people.
gotta do
To
this.
educate. Do you do this for people when they go to church too, or what?
This isn't church.
Well, yeah, but they have a belief system. You're gonna tell them where to park too, or what?
Yeah, actually, yes. They can't park.
Belief system? You said you don't believe it. You know it.
You're right.
Yeah, go phone on them.
Dude, there's a whole fucking parking lot, man. There's a whole fucking parking lot.
See, we already got a guy sticking up for me. The police can come all they want. I don't care. You've got vendors on the street here. Show me what the rules are for parking on these streets today. Big
Are there no signs?
crybaby's got to phone the big policemen with guns. Got to phone the police with guns, eh?
No, you phone the police with a phone.
This is why they won't allow me to set up a vending area. These rat shits.
Yeah, because they don't want dumb shits like you fucking polluting the air, man. Polluting their space.
I put up with this shit last year. As soon as that bike leaves, I'm parking right there. I have
What is that? Parking 2 hours, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. No stopping. No, I don't know what. No black spot. What the fuck kind of sign is that?
Have it recorded live. Nice truck, buddy.
Maybe because it's too close to the fucking to the entrance.
The Rebel from Alberta. I'll go park right there. I'm gonna go park right in the parking lot. Then what are they gonna do?
Nothing. That they don't. They just say you can't park there. Go park where you're allowed, man. Why do you have to be an asshole all the fucking time, Mikey?
This guy right here, he thinks he's Mr. Hotshot here. I had to deal with this guy last year because he thinks he's some big boss man around here.
So he wasn't a vendor, right? He wasn't a vendor last year. He was doing the exact same fucking thing.
If you had gotten here earlier and parked there, you would be fine.
I know. I got it filmed where I was parked right here.
Okay, well, they shouldn't have let you park there.
If not, I'll park there, but I'm not moving until they tell me to move.
Park here. And if you park, I just warn you, InPark is doing tickets today if you're parking in there.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to get a ticket, okay?
Yeah, whatever. I'm good.
What an asshole. I'm not going to do something unless the police tell me not to do it. Fuck off. You're the reason the world is in shit, Mikey. You're the reason that there's so much shit going on.
I'll wait for your...
You're the reason that the police are assholes because they have to deal with people like you all the fucking time. Don't think the rules apply to them. Have to be told to obey the law.
They just don't like the...
Have to be forced to fucking obey the law.
Misinformation, supposedly. That's why they're phoning. I was parked right there last year. Right here. That'd be so sweet if they moved their vehicle right there.
I mean, nobody even wants you there, man. You're unwelcome. Nobody wants you.
I can just back up. I'll put up my...
God damn it, man.
There, I put up my...
I mean, it just imposes himself on everyone's fucking life.
Parking sign there. I got my handicap parking. Let's get with the chat here.
That's better.
Roger Ledwell, good to see you there. Grizu. Ralph. Here I am. So yeah, we'll just wait for the police as usual. I got my handicap parking thing there in the window.
Cleary says, I never see anyone out globe smacking. Why the fuck would we do that? Everyone knows it's a globe. Why the fuck would you go out globe smacking?
So
the only place you'd globe smack would be in an insane asylum. They don't have those anymore.
So these guys, they get to promote aliens, but I don't get to show my they got like green stuff there.
Do not film my child.
Pardon?
Do not film my child.
Oh, your child?
Yeah, walk the fuck away.
I'm not recording your child. Relax. All right, we got a problem here. We're gonna phone. Well, that's good. The police are coming. Thank you for calling the police, by the way. I'm gonna deal with this guy later.
Because he doesn't want you to film
They're out in public. I'm not recording them, man.
Yeah, be a jackass. Be a fuck.
Do you know the rights of a human being? Do you? I'm allowed to film in public. Thank you. I'm not filming his child, asshole, okay? Give me a break.
Was his child in the fucking frame?
Fuck your problem, man.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Is that why I'm denied access to this place every year? I even signed up and paid the money, and you scammed me. You didn't pay me my money back.
If that's true, let me know. I'll get the money back.
Yeah, bullshit, you
Was that
will.
last? No.
That was last year, yes.
Last year?
Yeah, you
What's
still
your
owe me
name?
$25. Michael
I don't owe
Allen.
you $25, but I'll actually talk
Yeah,
to the festival
exactly.
director. And
Yeah,
get
what's
everything-
that lady's name? Holy cow, she's...
No, it's not a lady. It's
Yeah,
Dawn
it is.
Young.
Who?
No, it's not. Dawn
Well,
Young is
the
executive
lady
director.
was running it last year.
It was Dawn running it last year too. You must
Okay.
have talked to whoever.
So what do you get scammed by some chick? Yeah, I work for him. Here, give me $25. You can set up a table.
was taking the street fair. I'll talk to you
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
make sure you get your money.
Yeah,
back.
well, that'll be good. Thank you.
Yeah, we're trying to do something good here for the community. That's all.
Exactly. So am I. I'm trying to educate
Some chick scammed him.
people. But if that guy talks to me again, I'm going to report him.
Well, a lot of people are concerned about being recorded in public, and I know the laws. You don't have to tell me.
Thank you.
But it's also I also do street photography, and I
Yes,
always
thank
ask.
you. Yeah.
It's
Well, I don't
Yeah.
need to ask.
Yeah, you always ask, man. Just being polite. It's just called being polite, asshole.
No need to. but it's
Exactly.
nice. Like,
They need to know they can film anywhere they can.
one thing
If
about your
you can
message
see
that
it,
you want to get out, you do it better if you don't do it by making people scared and irritated.
I'm not approaching anybody, man. I'm not yelling at them. I'm being nice and considerate.
There was a bit of escalation there.
Yeah.
You did swear at
Hey.
a number of people.
He's been on me 2 years in a row, and I don't need this guy coming after me. You give what you get.
But
You're going to get what you give.
But
I have done
can
absolutely
you
nothing wrong.
Understand if someone feels like threatened.
Well,
that-
Safeway's filming everybody. You know that?
Yeah.
You're filmed everywhere you go in life, so don't come yelling at me.
Is Safeway streaming it to the internet and putting it on a personal computer at home? Are they doing that?
yeah.
That ain't going to work. I know my rights.
I know my rights.
I think what we want to do.
You betcha. You observe. Oh, round like a tire.
You can. Yeah.
Don't even know your shapes.
He's kind of wanting to get into arguments.
I'm not wanting to get in an argument. So
He's so fucking argumentative. He really wants to just insult everybody and then play the victim when people fight back. When people are offended, he plays the victim.
I want to educate people.
What an asshole.
I'm
I bet he's a sovereign citizen. He's fucking gotta be.
suing Canadian Space Agency, so good luck, buddy. For a lot of money. It's more than 10 million, I'll tell you that much. I'm suing the ass out of them.
And again,
For fraud and conspiring a fake story on the public. Okay, you just don't get it, man. You've got to do the research, man. You're damn right I will.
Gotta do the research.
Where did that guy go who threatened me?
Jesus. Something else. He is a piece
I would
of
like
work.
to write up a report. See, these guys feel concerned, eh? The police are back there. They're not even approaching me, so I'm trying to be nice, but
No, you're not. You're insulting everybody, man. You're insulting people. You're cursing at them. You're just being an asshole.
I get yelled at. That's a no-no.
Own your assholiness.
This one I agree with you.
Yeah? Do you know this? Yeah. Yeah, you just got to look further into it, man.
I run into a guy down in Iowa, and he owns late 80s, middle 80s.
Yeah.
He worked for the U.S. government in NASA under what
Oh,
was
yeah.
it? He said he's seen it all. It was
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
phony
sure.
as
I
shit.
know that. I'm suing Canadian Space Agency for fraud and fakery.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's garbage. I've actually filmed and recorded. I'm
Good
the
luck
only
with
one
that.
that's done this of the firmament.
Oh.
There is a dome above us 100%, and it's really close. It's a lot closer than I even thought it was. But I just took pictures of it last night and videos April the 9th of Polaris where there was northern lights, and there was some kind of weird shit happening in the sky, man.
all they're going on.
No, there's 100%
But
affirmative.
that I'm agree. That's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's some weird shit happening, man. I saw it with my own two eyes. You're like a big mud puddle.
That's garbage. Yeah.
I mean, you go back. I was a kid when it seemed, so you believe in all that.
Yeah.
But now
yeah,
when
exactly.
you actually see it,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Awesome,
you,
man.
you gotta.
Yeah. You gotta start thinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Crazy.
Man.
Governments love the bullshit.
Crazy.
Yeah. Do they ever?
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. You too, man.
It's a crazy coincidence. I think I saw you on Ring Road going the other way.
Yeah. I was there this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you here. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No
I'm
way.
all over the place. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what's your mission?
To educate people. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm here for. And to question where they live. That's it. Just plain and simple.
What's your biggest message to people?
Don't trust the government. The news, it's all scripted. Everything. The whole health issue we had there years ago, bunch of garbage. Everything. Just 100% control.
Hi, sir.
And everything like that. How you doing, man? Good to
Good,
see
how are
you.
you?
Good, good, good. I was, just so you know, I was here at this exact spot last year.
Were ya?
Yeah, and I got it live on YouTube, so I don't know what the issue is
That's
now,
fine.
but
We're not all the same for people. though,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Unfortunately, you are in a no parking spot today.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was the same
I don't
last
care
year.
about you filming. That's
Yeah,
not an issue
yeah,
to me.
yeah,
Right? Unless
yeah.
you're.
Well, no,
unless
I
it's
got every right to
inappropriate
do
in
it.
some way,
Yeah.
but that's not a concern to me.
Yeah, is that the guy? Some guy approached me and threatened me not to report his child. So if he does that again, I'm phoning you guys, and he's taking his ass to jail. So
Sure. Well,
that ain't gonna happen. I'm not doing anything towards anything.
He didn't threaten you at all. He said, "Don't film my child." There was no threat.
That. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. Certainly that is
God damn it,
a
man.
concern from some people, right?
Yeah.
The filming of children.
Yeah, I get
don't need
it.
to
I know.
explain that to you,
I
I
get
don't
it.
think, right?
But I'm not. I wasn't even filming this child.
No.
I'm doing the whole area here.
No, and that's like I said. The fact that you're filming in public is fine.
Yeah,
that's okay.
yeah.
Right, but you're parked in a no parking spot.
I'll just find a different location,
Yeah,
but I
I-
will be parking around here somewhere.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
as long as you're legally allowed to park there, I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
zero problem.
for sure. Yeah.
Please do not park across the street like you did last year. You cannot do that. We need access.
I parked right here, man. I got it live on
Here,
YouTube.
and then-
Yeah, I was right there. I know, and they told me to move over to here.
Yeah, we don't need to debate for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I have it live on
Yeah, I
YouTube.
imagine
man.
parking will be a very.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Keep
Yeah,
them nice and close to this place. So
Yeah,
have a look
yeah.
around. Just as long as you park legally.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you are.
yeah. Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Yep.
You want to grab your sign and we'll.
Yeah, no problem at all. I'll have to. I love it. How many were here? 2, 4, 4 cops. with armed guns yet.
Are you from Canada?
You betcha I
Or you
am.
see you had an interaction with police before?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so-
Yeah, I watched those First
okay.
Amendment audits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are armed, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I've just
that
got a
was-
camera. There's
or that was
no
just- oh, that's-
bullets in my
that
camera
was for
here.
your viewers. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I should have left it in my locker, I guess.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Yeah.
My apologies.
I'm gonna move to the UK where there's no guns.
No, I was having this interaction today. I guess it was
All right, guys, we'll move. We'll just get a different location here, and we'll still educate people. We will go park at the Max where we were going to go park before, and we'll go from there. Make sure everything is. And this guy, if he approaches me one more time, holy cow. I do have the right to protect myself, right? If I'm attacked, do I?
Yeah, I don't see anyone attack.
Just find a different location, guys. You guys do not like, and I am illegally parked too, but I could care less. But this guy, if he comes after me again, wow.
Yeah, there are. See that this is an open forum. This is a completely open public forum. It's in public. It's on a publicly accessible road. Playground, however, no. They can. That can be limited by time, place, and manner. As a matter of fact, in California, hey Billy. As a matter of fact, in California, it's against the law to be in a playground unless you're accompanied by a child. I know at least in San Francisco and in my town, you can't. If you're a single man, you cannot go to a playground alone. They will kick you out.
This guy right here. Let's get him one more time there. The guy in the plaid shirt back there. Wow.
Yeah.
Round like a tire.
What, your head?
That's all right. See, it's the same.
Hey, Lisa.
Asshole from last year.
I mean, what a jackass. What a fucking jackass. He knows he was parked illegally. He knows he was going to have to move. But he's just an asshole to everybody.
Doesn't matter. We'll go back to that
what
parking
the
lot.
fuck?
Or we'll find another place to park.
What an asshole.
We could park. I should have parked. Oh, is this open? Well, you bet you it is. Here we go. Now we're not illegally parked. Right here. We didn't even have to go far. Right on. Back at work. All right, back at work here.
See? They moved and you could park in that spot. They let you park there. I was kind of waiting for some truck to take the corner of his car off. That's sometimes what happens.
That's all right. Well, these guys seem like trouble here too, but we'll let them know. It'll just take a while to sink in, that's all.
It's just funny as shit. I mean, if they didn't want anybody parked, they should just paint that length of curb like red or yellow.
If you're stupid, they don't even know what the firmament is.
Up to the sign.
So don't.
Is the firmament is the sky, Mikey? It's the sky.
Above your head.
It's not a goddamn glass fucking dome. You're a shitty photographer, and it's the sky.
Yeah, that guy, holy cow, I was getting nervous with that guy talking about his kid. Holy cow. I do have my laser here, I think, so.
I mean, I've mistaken things for other things. When I was driving a truck, I was somewhere, I don't know where it was. I was at a truck stop, getting fuel. Finished up getting the fuel, walked in. I saw something on the ground. It was like something looked like a wad of cloth. Looked like an old dirty rag. So I go in, pay for my fuel. I come out. It's still there. So I'm like, fuck, free rag. I'll just throw it in the laundry, clean it. I'll have a free fucking shop rag. Went to pick it up, and it was a goddamn bat, a live bat. It was just curved up. It was like one of the little fuzzy brown bats. Fucking scared the living shit out of me.
Just try me, man. Just try me.
I shrieked like a little girl.
That's all right. We'll be working the park tonight, that's for sure. You can't kick me out of a public park. See, I don't like this area because it seems to me like I'm further away from the people, so we may have to move.
Yes, you're a half a car length further away. Oh my God. I mean, nothing says you can't stand over there, dude. Nothing says you aren't allowed to stand there. Just you can't park your car there. Are you not smart enough to realize that, Mikey? I mean, seriously, you can.
Grizzly, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing okay. There's a few names here I haven't seen.
It's funny as shit, man.
Or not the entrance, well, I guess you would classify it as the entrance, but. Yeah, I know, Mass is not a truck, Mass. think we'll go to that parking spot area there. If not, we'll just cruise around. Hey, we got lots of places to go. I sure love this freaking selfie stick, I can tell you that much. I like when the police come. I wish that car wasn't
He
there.
does.
Back there where that other SUV was. Oh,
He
that guy
does.
just does not like flat earth, man.
He does, Lisa. He looks like a mental patient. Earth is fly. That's one of fucking Nathan Thompson's fucking flyers.
Is he Kane? Mad about shape? Good to see you there, buddy. Roger Dodger's there. Let's see what happens in this parking lot again. He said somebody didn't get the memo. Yeah, none of you guys got the memo. Not a good research. Just believe what the government tells you and you'll be fine. So we'll see what's happening over here. Well, essentially this is the alley, but all right, see how it works here. Alright guys, we got lots of action around here. Hopefully some people check us out.
You got the convenience store?
The who?
Convenience store?
Just on a public alley?
You're saying it's nonsense.
I tried paying money, they didn't find me.
I didn't claim it.
Why?
Because it's nonsense.
It's still spinning on a globe.
It's hard to understand him. Hey, hey, Mr. Jingles. Oh yeah, it should be pay-per-view. Yeah, that's not a zero possibility, Lisa.
Alright guys, we got lots of action around here. Hopefully some people check us out.
You pay to set up here? What? You pay to set up here? Yeah, but you park somewhere else. We're not associated with this. Yeah, but did you ask the convenience store?
The who?
The convenience store?
Why does it keep repeating that? What the fuck? That's so weird. let's.
Shit. I don't know if you guys can.
He keeps getting kicked out everywhere.
Okay.
I'm trying to fucking scrub through to see if it gets interesting. 'Cause it's just him saying shit. And we've heard everything that comes out of his head. So, I mean, nothing's new here.
Computer generated. That's a cartoon.
Look at me trying to. Oh, there we go.
There's a website or a channel on YouTube. They've got a merch store. And one of the things you can get on that merch store is a Iran-Contra affair tote bag. I think that's funny as fuck.
I got some people chatting here.
Good seeing you guys. I'll catch you later. I know, that's right.
And I mean, unless a guy's being covert about it and you catch him, filming your kid, only your kid, yeah, fucking complain. But I mean, if a guy's out with a camera filming himself and filming the fucking thing, chill out, man. I mean, if you object to that, you're the same guy that fucking walks up to guys who pass by and go, hey, don't look at my chick, man. Don't look at my girlfriend. It's the same kind of mentality. Fuck you.
Okay. Nice. The satellites where do they orbit?
I can't find any proof that the satellites even existed.
Why is the moon round?
Bullshit. We shown you proof, motherfucker. Your denial of the proof doesn't mean that there's no proof.
Oh, so that makes us round?
You would think if the moon and the sun all the planets are around and we're a planet, wouldn't that make us round?
How can you pretend they're round?
Well, you have to look at your telescope.
Which I do from my binoculars, telescopes are manipulated, and the people using them. They're called wandering stars, and they're actually lights. They're not balls of gas.
Then how do we get?
They're lights, not balls of gas.
That's a good question. So when we go,
Hey, the sign says it. It's got to be true, man. You can't argue with the sign.
we get colder, but we're moving closer to the sun.
That's moving closer to the sun.
Yeah, but you should get hotter than you know? We're only hot here to a certain level. But the pressure keeps us hot, and then once we go above a certain level, it starts to get colder again.
That's called the ozone.
I've never seen that before.
Sorry, it's not just.
It's probably a CGI cartoon, probably.
So you think that is more realistic than like academia being right and correct? You think that a CGI film for the last 2,000 years?
Well, the thing is, I've done my work. I don't trust in other people.
So have I. I got a graduate degree, bud.
So what? I think they're
So
looking
what's your work? Where does that out of your office at home?
The thing is, I've recorded everything I've done the work for. I've recorded the firmament.
So where'd you get your science from? So you're on this mission by yourself? Yeah, and their IQs register about 80. You either have an inability to critically think or you're experiencing psychosis.
Exactly, I know. Ask questions, which we weren't taught to
That's
do.
what I'm trying. That's what he's doing, but you keep saying you don't know. So I'm
I love it. You either have a inability to critically think or you're having a psychosis.
just curious.
No, I'm answering your questions. I said the CGI.
The CGI is like just what?
Computer generated. That's a cartoon.
Yeah, but that's
So
what
where's the real
we didn't have CGI back in the 50s when we
At least that's what you were told. You didn't be told about the stealth fighter until the 90s when it was built in the 60s.
Yeah, that's military stuff. Is usually code silence, especially if it's a stealth bomber.
So how come we know about it now if it's silent?
Because they probably saw it bomb in Afghanistan and they had to say something about it. I'm just interested to hear your.
Well, exactly. And this on the back here is a real star. See, I show you real stars. I don't show you
Why are you
CGI.
filming me?
I'm filming everybody.
Okay.
Because I can. It's part of our rights.
I'm not saying your rights are your rights.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is a real
Okay to
star.
believe
If you want to know what
That's
real
the
stars
beauty
look
of
like,
it,
you can
is
come and
being
look
able to
at it.
believe it. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, no. Well, okay. Well, let's talk about basic stuff then. Water remains level when it rests. Okay. We use it as a measuring tool when we're building in construction.
It's not. The curvature of the Earth exists.
Where? No, we build in a level. Sea level, not sea curve.
You don't think the level that big is too small? The level is a measurement going up and down. You know
What?
what I mean?
No. This way, horizontal.
Yeah, it's up and down.
If my mom was still alive, she'd say, God bless his little soul. God bless his little heart.
It's, you know what I mean? Like,
Horizontal. Compasses only work on the flat Earth. Compass? It points due north. Magnetic north. Where's north?
yeah.
Why are you asking me where north is?
Well, just tell me how you're coming up with this.
He probably he's probably doesn't know that you know what north is.
Well, where do you think it points? Magnetic north.
And so what happens?
That's how compasses work.
Where's the end?
Why do you presume there's an end?
Well, you said it's flat.
Yeah.
So when I flew to Australia, did I just fly all the way straight?
Well, I don't know. So you think it's a disc floating in space?
No, it's round, so you end up back in the same place once you go around a circle.
It's never been done.
Yeah, it has.
No, it hasn't. I've done the research now. It's never been
Yeah, it has. Yes, it's been done, and you've been educated on that, bitch.
done.
On YouTube.
It's never been done.
So what do you benefit from telling people?
He's just a fucking liar. He's a goddamn liar. Wow.
That's a question on the
Well, I'm
question.
educated. You're trying to educate.
But
What's your hope from education?
do you actually have
Well, so people that know how good it is possibly and not trust the government.
Well,
I understand not
yeah,
trusting the
I'm a communist. I don't trust the government.
Yeah.
I'd rather shoot them all myself, but that's me, you know. But see, the thing is, everybody agrees to pay taxes, but yet you complain about the roads we're driving on, but yet you don't do anything about that. You just complain. Well, I hate paying taxes, and you keep doing it.
Well,
I haven't paid taxes
you got to
in
have
4 or 5 years.
education.
What does that matter?
Because obviously you're not educated. But
Well, what does that matter?
it helps people.
Because I've been indoctrinated? I just answer the questions right on the
do you
test
believe in
and I'm
like
good to go.
monetary policy? Do you believe in healthcare? Do you believe in having roads? Do you have like what do
Oh,
you
sure,
believe
why
in?
not? Yeah. But why can't we have health care no matter how much money?
He doesn't believe in health care.
Well, you got to pay taxes.
Why? Why?
Or you got to pay for it. You know,
But
it's
we,
like,
we don't have to. Why can't we just have good health care?
What's that?
Why can't we just have good health care? Why can't
Because you have to pay those people for that good health care. See, they have to get paid somehow, dipshit.
they just give it to us?
You just give it to us?
Yeah.
Because
In the
that's not
States,
how-
people die because they don't have insurance. So now a person is a piece of shit because they don't make money.
Well, you just say you don't believe in government, and then so if you don't believe in government, then you don't believe
Well, they
in
exist.
supporting stuff like healthcare.
Yeah, whatever. Just pay your taxes, I guess. Whatever makes you happy.
Good conversation.
Yeah, it wasn't even educational either. That's all right. I can't help the sheep any more than they want to be helped, but fuck them and that. What time do we got there? 3 o'clock, eh? But this is a good spot, hey? We're like, it's not bad. It's enough people to view the car. They have to enter the park right here at my car, so yeah. Hello.
We heard that you had like little pamphlets, and we were just curious
Yeah.
if we could.
Oh, here's one here.
Oh man, I really want a cigarette.
I'll get another one.
Oh, thank you.
You betcha. My YouTube's on the bottom.
God damn, that looks so good. Fuck, I remember cigarettes.
Okay.
And,
I ain't gonna do it. Number one, it'll kill me. Physically kill me dead. And number two, I don't wanna.
I haven't watched kind of bent, but
That's okay.
yeah, this is the Star Series.
What's this?
I took that with my own
Oh
binoculars.
wow. Oh wow.
But most of the bigger stars that look like that, I'm still trying to get videos of the smaller ones, but all the bigger ones, that, Capella, Beetle, I recorded Beetlejuice, but it doesn't look like that. It's something else. Yeah, I think. Need fire or anything? Or?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Well, it was.
What does firmament mean?
Firmament, there's a dome above us, and I've recorded that.
Who made it?
The creator.
My creator?
You did. Everybody's creator.
So like, are we talking God here?
Yeah. I don't believe in the God word. Okay. I know that there's a creator because I can see that with my own two eyes. Everybody sees it because we're here.
Yeah.
And we can see it.
So is it like a spiritual kind of thing?
No, I don't believe it. Like I know it. Like I would know there's a creator because there's a dome above us and I've recorded it.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to the legislative building tonight. I have a TV in my car. I'm going to set it up on the table and show people my videos of the firmament.
Okay.
And I can't even understand what I'm recording myself, but
Yeah.
there's something there.
For sure.
Yeah, whether it's made out of cottage cheese or what it is, I have no idea.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and these are all like evidences of what you can see with your you know, like people just, we've been brainwashed when we go to the movies, we see Universal Studios with the cartoon globe again, it's a cartoon, it's a painting, CGI, whatever it is, and putting that in there, and then when you go to school, you see the cartoon globe. This is where you live, this.
Yeah.
So,
So like, if like Japan,
yeah.
is it just like?
It's that way.
That way.
Yeah. So the pizza, you know that little table thing you get in the middle?
Yeah.
That's magnetic north pole.
Okay.
So every direction you go from center of the pizza is south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you're going north or east of, because you can check on airplane apps that show you planes from California go over us to get to the UK when they should be going around the globe. But things don't fly like that. They go straight down.
So where did this start for you? How did you?
Yeah, I was always into watching other alternative things, you know, Bigfoot craft, alien craft.
I love Bigfoot.
I've been to Area 51 many times.
Oh, really?
I really thought there was aliens, but sorry, there are no aliens.
I believe
We
it.
are the only ones here. It's just a military place. Yeah, they know you're coming. It's very intense going there. Okay. Yeah, like you're driving there, you can see those cameras.
That's cool.
I'm driving there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
So then have you been inside of it, or just
No,
like
no,
just
just
because I'm like,
to the
yeah, you
border.
couldn't get
Yeah,
inside
no,
the
just
gates
the
and
border,
things. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, but they know you're coming. And everything, like airplanes, that's where the term came from. It flies in the air over a plane.
So we,
No, that's not where they get that name from, dipshit.
Called an air curve because it goes a curve.
Wow.
And it flies straight level with the horizon because they have an artificial horizon in their cockpit with a straight line through it. They have to stay level with that. So they're going up and down. And if they didn't, they would crash. They go down.
So then I'm just curious, are there any like not so mainstream things that you believe in, or that you like, I don't know.
I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
I would probably pick my TV every day if I watched the news. Because
Yep.
it's all
Propaganda.
scripted.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all scripted. Nothing that comes from that stupid TV is true. Nothing.
Yep, I believe it.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Everybody listens to the news. You have to turn on your radio in the mornings It's the same script every morning. Watch the weather, and then repeat it like 1,000 times. And then talk today's news. You have to repeat that 10 times for the day.
Mhm.
Just jam it into us. No,
So,
no, like that.
what do we like? What do you think about like planet space kind of stuff?
Yeah,
like
they
that?
are wandering stars, and they actually rotate around us just like the sun and the moon does. There's, like I said, north is the center. The pizza crust is Antarctica.